So in this video, we'll start to show how to use Ajax. We're going to start using Ajax just with JavaScript without any jQuery, and then we'll go and add more refinements to it here. So here in Dreamweaver, I have a HTML5 file, and I've added a script, plaintext.js. I have a CSS file for it too called plain.css. Those don't do too much. Really, the important part here is that I have a div in the document with an ID of quote display. So if we go on over here real quickly, the CSS is pretty minimal. Notice I have a quote text and author text. So I'm going to use those to style the display of my quote and author text. And then if we look at our text file here, this actually has HTML markup in it, but it's a fragment. So I have a single quote with the author, and each of those is in a class, a span, pardon me, with a class of quote text and author text respectively. And then just to align them, I have a BR tag at the end. So I have three quotes, and you can, if we've already done this with the JSON, so you can kind of see how this is similar structure to that. So if we go to the JavaScript here, basically, this is the simplest way to do this, and one thing is it's not set up to work with multiple browsers. It assumes that you have a modern browser. So you can see that I have my window on load function. Don't worry about the commented out code. I'm going to use that in the next video. So we use the XML HTTP request object for the Ajax. So I create the object here. Then I open the object and I use the get protocol, which is the HTTP protocol. Quotes.txt is my URL, which in this case is just the name of the file. And notice this false here. So that's there because this is not asynchronous. And so what will happen is this will block, and then this actually sends the request, and then I have a console log. I'm going to show you in the browser what that does for me. And then basically now I have my data, and so then we grab the quote display in the HTML markup and we set the inner text to be the response text from the request object, the XML HTTP request. So you'll see later that this response text can also be response XML if we're getting XML back. All right, let's take a quick look at how it runs here. It should run locally in Firefox. So I'll preview in Firefox. And you can see that it's working there. So here are my three quotes, Doe, Homer. You can also see that the CSS is working. So that's pretty simple. And again, that's our first example.